Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Gladius, and we are working on the Chaos campaign using the Too Many Voices mod to redo the quest victory. Last time we were starting to attack this base, but then they aggroed onto us, so we ran away to try to come over here, but now I find out that the Chaos boys are over here. So I'm a little confused at what's going on, because I can see that that's a neutral location here, so I don't know if this is just a random unit that came over here. I mean, it can't be too random because he's got tons of different boons, so he's not a summon from a Master of Possession like what we have here. But we started a second base. These guys are all running around. We're trying to keep him around our Master of Possession so he doesn't get himself killed. We did get a Scroll of Magnus, which is pretty nice to help us get our research tech going, because we definitely need to kind of get that rushed out here. I hear fighting, so I'm hoping that means the Chaos forces are over here and fighting the Adeptus Sororitas. And if that's the case, we'll keep trying to run these guys down here. And then maybe come over and try to finish this base, depending on the situation. I do not like that. Looks like these guys are aggroing everybody, so the Space Marines are coming over this way.
Your command.
Let's pull you guys back to here.
I heed your call. You would do well to be cautious of prophecy.
I guess I'll just do that and kind of hold you guys over here. Yeah, see, that brings him to here. I'm gonna have to kill this guy. He's fighting Paragons. I mean, I assume these guys are just running this way. But again, with this wire beat here, it's like making them want to fight me.
Only the finest dark crafts.
So let's see here.
You seek my counsel.
Alright, get what? Nexus of Doom. So I can get more acquisition. Alright, and then I've got you guys, so we'll try to run you down here. Alright, you just keep moving. Over here because I don't want him to aggro you, thinking, oh yeah, this is an easy kill, even though it is. Let's bring you over to here, and I can move these guys along a little bit easier. Alright, and then for you, Make some fabricators. Like so. And these guys are pulling away, which is good. Because hopefully we can just sit back and hide. These guys can keep fighting each other. The issues are going back and forth. And what I don't want is for them to engage here. They're going to start using my base as a pathway.
Chaos takes what it will, and all will be made to serve.
The worshippers of chaos have shed their pretenses, where before they drew souls to them by their weaknesses or by demon seductions. Now they do so with whips and chains. Packs of slavers and bands hunt their cities' hinterland for lives to sacrifice. Only the strongest can escape their reach. The weak are grist to the mill for chaos.
We are Legion!
You need to just heal. You need to heal. You can make me a land raider. And since you have upgraded said land raider, we will get you the land raider upgrades, the Dirge Caster. Oh, that's rather ballsy of you. Actually, I better make sure I don't have that being... Well, I was just debating about whether I should come over here and kill this city.
The songs of chaos will shatter their senses.
But I think that's probably a bad idea. The device emits a series of terrifying wails, screams, and howls that demoralize and confuse enemies who hear them. Let's bring you to here. Do something like that. And then we'll get Warpbane bolts. Warpborn bolts. We'll sacrifice some population. And then we'll get some ore. Dude, don't be a dick. Come up here and kill this guy real quick. Probably need to sacrifice some of these guys.
What is thy bidding, Lord?
Probably would rather get rid of him than one of the chaos spawns.
Behold but a mere sliver of the warp's power.
Bringing the Prometheum-powered infernal bolts of the Imperium and the psychically powered infernal bolts of the Thousand Suns Traitor Legion warpborn bolts skip through the warp to unleash superheated chemical fire upon their targets. Alright, good. Let's get this going. We'll get you here. And we'll get this going. And we will get Havoc Launchers, which will give us an additional attack. Now, the only thing that's sad about these guys is they are Champions of Chaos. So if they got a kill, I could get them bonuses, but I think we gotta go with stronger units. Yeah, somebody is fighting up here, which is good. That's what we want. Chaos, it looks like. Oh, I'm making a rhino. No, I don't want a rhino. I thought I was making a land raider. Well, that's embarrassing. And a waste of resources.
Nothing shall survive your onslaught.
Alright, these launchers fire clusters of highly explosive missiles. Self-repair. Heals 6.
Rhino transport ready!
What is your intent?
Alright, put that to sleep. Since I done goofed. And how about now we get the Chaos Land Raider, which is what I thought I was upgrading.
Rhino transport ready!
Oh boy, oh boy. Can't believe you just shot my city like that. I'm sitting here trying to be peaceful. I think I just saw attacks going that way. Alright. Get me some of that. Good. Bad. Wonder if I should go up there or not is the question.
A victory not of ethos, but of survival. They would crush us, not for fear of us, but for fear of the warp. Now Gladius Prime's tombs lie quiescent, and we can refocus on our task. Bring forth our ancient machines of annihilation.
The Chaos Land Raider is the heaviest ground vehicle in the Chaos Space Marine Army. Its adamantite and ceramite plates can withstand all but the deadliest anti-tank weaponry. And the blessings of the Warpsmith keep it at peak efficiency. The twin last cannons mounted in each sponson make short work of other vehicles that would dare to attempt to stop its rampage.
Ready to go.
Let's... Oh, I can't because it's not mine. Alright, get me one of those. Alright, let's get smoke launchers. What the hell happened to the Space Marines? I thought you guys were coming over here and attacking. Alright, that looks promising.
Rhino moving position.
The tides of destiny
Alright.
often turn when you least.
Space Marines, where are you? Okay, good. That city's down.
Let your enemies' fear hide you from their eyes.
Some vehicles have small launchers mounted into them that carry smoke canisters. These are used to temporarily obscure the vehicle behind billowing clouds of smoke, allowing them to cross open areas in greater safety, although it does so at the cost of being able to fire its own weapons.
Rhino transport ready.
Alright, let's get rid of that, and let's take that instead.
I go forth in search of new sacrifices.
Alright, and you need to get some of this. And then you need to start getting me some nice resources. And we'll get our lives for the gods.
I heed your call.
Alright, we got the Castigator, which is a medium tier tank. Really, it's these Paragons that are going to be the biggest problem for us, I suspect. What I don't want is for them to get aggroed over here and come after me.
The Land Raider is among you. Steer
Alright.
us towards our prey.
I will be rewarded for your demise.
Bring it back.
Chaos! Kill them all!
Attack there. And you need to get me another one. Alright, well, how do I want to do this? I mean, I need electricity, right? So I guess we'll come to here, because that's my only electricity location. These guys are clearing up my food situation by killing all the demon spawn. Which is fine, they've kind of come to the end of their utility.
Let them come.
That's a lot of freaking Space Marines. Alright, keep coming up this way, guys. Most definitely do not want to come this way.
Emperor! Annihilate these whelps!
There you go. And you've leveled up. Let's get you some
Rhino
healing.
transport ready. Even our transports are a match for these worms.
Alright, and you need to get me some energy. And then hopefully I can get you to here. Space Marines must be over here. Go ahead and keep getting kills. Because I am getting my butt handed to me. Yeah, I do not really like that the Space Marines are coming this way.
Your oblations to the Dark God shall be rewarded.
So many now lie dead at the cultist blades on Gladius that each death is meaningless, empty, shallow. But it also decreases the effect of their sacrifice as they drag the world closer to the Dark God's fallen hell dimension. It becomes easier for the Dark Boons to breach the barrier of the Immaterium.
Land Raider, pulverize that target.
I don't really want you to aggro onto those guys. Skip. Alright, try to get me another one if you can. Alright, that'll be a 20, so we'll do that. And then this is what I need, is the forbidden energies, so I guess we'll get the mechanoid, which is a boon. Alright, just don't bring him over to me, please. You're going to, though. Unless you send a big army this way. See? They're coming our way. It's not what I wanted to happen.
Behold our engine of destruction! Unleash our wrath!
Alright. Interesting. I was thinking that let's get the growth. And that's a 40%, so we'll get that. Alright, Space Marines, you really want to attack somebody else, don't you? Go somewhere else, Space Marines. So I'm going to have to bring my land raiders over here to try to stop them from coming into the city. I hear what sounds like fighting over here. Shit. Alright, you can heal that though. Let's get you over here.
Your destiny
You can heal
has
the
not
city
ended
back up.
here.
Let them come! Pulverize that target!
Alright, let's get you that so you can summon guys in. Bring you here, and you can just heal there. And you that. We're at negative food. So I guess we're gonna build some food here. Or 1 food and 2 and 1 loyalty and another food, something like that. And then 1 electricity. And then you'll come here. He did that order backwards. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter because they have it for 2 turns. Alright, well, let's try to keep this up. Good. Yeah, you go somewhere else and then I can attack the base here.
All shall wilt against your iron bulwark. You need only earn it.
So, Champion's flesh bonds with his armor.
Raider! Behold our engine of destruction! None can stand before the might of chaos! Pulverize that target! Behold our engine of destruction!
Alright, good. Pull you back, pull you up to here.
I go forth in search of new sacrifices.
Alright, let's bring you up to here. Kill him. Everybody leveled up. Looks like you're fighting, which is good. Definitely like that. Let's pause that. These guys need some population. Alright, probably want the... No, we gotta get this going, the Forbidden Energies. It's like we hear the fighting, but I can't see it. So many abilities. But if I can take these guys out, this base here, then that might stop guys from aggroing over this way. At least it would. If I didn't keep bringing more over here.
Annihilate these whelps! Land Raider! Destroy them!
Alright, those guys are all down.
Heed your call.
Okay, good. These guys actually do surprisingly good damage, but that's because they have so much armor piercing. Alright, we're kind of getting our resources in a better situation. Gonna need to start making some more land raiders, I think. They just keep seeming to want to fight me instead. The real enemies. And if these guys go away, then maybe I can come over here and start capturing this stuff and really getting out of here. But damn, it's already turned 62 and I still haven't done the first freaking objective. Absolutely abysmal. Dude. Can you just leave me alone, please? You guys have got me bouncing back and forth. Alright, let's attack here. Alright, good. You're doing good damage. God's work.
Your destiny does not end here.
Shifting position. Unleash your wrath. Take us to where the fighting is thickest. Proceeding now. Unleash your wrath.
Alright, good. Alright, keep the ore coming. So we need the biggest bang for our buck here. Keep doing that. Alright. And you are stuck with bad production, so let's put you to here, and we'll get some more population up. Watch him decide to kill him instead of attack the base. $10 says that's how the AI is gonna frickin' decide to attack me. Interesting that he's just standing there, pounding the city. Nice, nice, good. That's even better. I think this is gonna die.
What is your intent?
But yeah, these warped towns, you know, get them all the buffs here. And they could actually do some good things for us here. Let's see, that's just a lightning fighter by itself. What the hell is that?
The raw power of chaos will fuel your weapons.
Going beyond the Imperium's prescribed technologies has allowed the Dark Mechanicum to unlock more lethal and more horrifying weapon capabilities.
Seek my counsel.
The galaxy will burn. Proceeding now.
Show me the way.
Alright, that has got to die.
Pulverize that target.
Alright, and now we'll get Rites of Unholy Pleasure, because that will allow us to increase our loyalty, which will therefore help our resources. I'm actually having an influence issue right now, too. I'd be curious to know who this guy's going to attack. He's pulling away, coming up to attack that base, hopefully. That means I can send up my little Land Raider army to take out the Dialogus. And then hopefully I can send some of these little Chaos Spawn to take some of these outposts. And if I could get them to leave me the hell alone, I could set up another base here, and that could be a nice little food area. So I could get some influence here, which I definitely need. 1, 2, 3. He's down. Let's see, I could attack this guy, but I don't know if I really want to aggro him or not. Let's just get rid of it, I guess. Alright, you're over here. So let's get 2 of these and 1 of those. And then hopefully by then you'll be ready for that. Watch him come after me here for attacking him like that. But I do want to come and take out this base if I can. Now it looks like we got chaos up here. And I feel like I should take this back before he drops a Fortress of Redemption over here. Because if I take away his vision, he shouldn't be able to do that. He's already dropped one here. Yeah, so they're clearly fighting there. Alright, so we'll run these guys up this way.
The Land Raider is among you. Steer us towards our prey. Land Raider, annihilate these whelps.
Show me the way.
Bring you up to here. Well, actually, we're probably not going to be taking stuff from the Space Marines, it looks like. Because I didn't realize they were still over here. One and 2. Wait a second. Yeah, that was positive food. That's what I thought. Well, that makes me sad. That was not what I was originally planning to have you do there. Well, let's get you here. Try to take that and come up this way. Can't tell if that's neutral or that is Space Marine too. No, that looks darker. So I think that's neutral. Yeah, these have been fortressed up already. He's got armies over here. Those guys are pulling back, which is good. I should probably get some cultists out so I can clear this up, so this doesn't happen again. This would also really help my growth in my cities if I could get stuff up and running.
Debauchery, excess, and mutation. This will please Slanesh.
Stop your ears with wax, bind your mouth, stitch up your eyes, and tie yourself down. Only then invoke Slanesh, so that you may not succumb utterly to the pleasure god's irresistible desires.
I heed your call.
Let them come. Behold our engine of destruction.
Pathetic. Not worth the bolts it took to kill them. A handful remain, led by a winged saint. We will take some pleasure in killing her, again and again. This warp-shrouded planet will ring eternally to our hunt.
Alright. Well, let's try to get some vision, I guess.
Land Raider.
Alright, you just hold here. I'll get the warp flame, that way we can do additional damage with our units. And then we're just going to run over here, I guess, and try to look around. And then I really got to get our freaking cultists going, so I can at least get our freaking quest victory going. It's like I've been on the ropes for so long, I haven't even accomplished anything yet. But I should be able to start capturing this stuff and helping me push. So that should be really good for us. Was not expecting this to be how the campaign was going to be going. Totally ridiculous. Oh, of course, I had the research and I forgot to use it.
I have foreseen this course of action.
Alright, let's keep going up. Alright, so we're not going to be able to go up much farther than that. Alright, let's bring you over to here. So we'll take this stuff and then come over this way. So I think what I'll do is probably run you to here, run this one over this way, and then orbitally drop him to here, and then pull these guys back. Because I'm not quite sure where the Space Marines are. Hopefully they're not still cutting through this path here. It's definitely possible. I'm also not quite sure why this color looks different from the the Chaos Space Marines, because that's clearly their banners, right? Yeah, so that's the same thing. I think you die this turn.
None can stand before the might of chaos. Proceeding now.
You seek my counsel.
Alright, so we got that.
Engine of destruction.
These cities are all over the place here. Alright, well, I kind of hate to do this because it's going to drop my population. But I need more growth because I need to be sacrificing cultists, which I have not been doing. Because I haven't even freaking been generating them. Alright, so this is as far north as I can go. Actually, I can't really go across here either because this peninsula has the wireweed. So I guess we're going to be loading you up into here and pulling these guys back this way. Yeah, it's time to just focus. I think next time we're pretty much just going to be focusing on exploring the map and doing our mission objectives. So I think we should be able to blow through these pretty aggressively now that we've cleared out a large area of the map for ourselves. And then what I'll do is while I'm pulling these guys back is I'll make a few extra. And then I can push hopefully off of this peninsula here and take some of those resources as well. Just kind of lay claim to everything over here. I think that's going to be a good plan for us. And then we can even get some more cities going too.
Receive the gift of demon fire.
So the muzzles of this vehicle's guns flicker with unnatural fire. Alright, let's get you out of here. Yeah, see? There's just wireweed everywhere. This is what's causing part of the issue here. It's just creating all this frickin' bullcrap. Actually, maybe I'm only gonna need 2 of these. Well, if that's the case, let's get some population going. And then we're going to need influence, so we'll get that next. And we'll get the Greater Brass Scorpion, because that is our ultimate fighting unit. And then we just gotta explore a little bit and keep capturing some outposts. Yeah, I probably should make some more. Dang it! I forgot to get my pestilence here. That'll help my city growth further too. Alright, we're gonna have to pull these guys back. Yeah, we need to frickin' fight. So I think at the start of next turn we should complete Chapter 1 finally. And then we'll take off and see what we can do for the rest of our objectives here. Alright, well, let's just start moving these guys around, see what we can get vision on. If they want to keep attacking me, so be it.
Nothing can stop us.
Let's bring these guys down to here.
Take us to where the fighting is thickest.
Let's start making some more of those. Let's see, 31 is required, which is unfortunate. Because that means I gotta sacrifice a population here. And if I can get more influence, then I can start to get some of these warp smiths, and then that'll increase my electricity, my energy, and my ore. Well, let's get these going, I guess. Do I sacrifice another one too? I think so. I don't like having such negative population here, but wait, why did I not get my cultists? I thought you were gonna be producing a cultist for me this turn. Or last turn, I should say. Alright, well, let's keep trying to explore and figure out which locations have Fortresses of Redemption and which ones don't. And if I can get into the forest here, then I can also make some Terminators and Obliterators. Which wouldn't be so bad.
Given your labors, a Chaos Spawn was hardly the blessing you'd hoped for. The writhing beast was once your master of executions. Now it, is chained in your compound, a twisted wreck that barely survives the mutations tearing it apart and reforming from moment to moment. Your companion's mind is gone. From its many mouths, however, he gibbers prophecy. The 1000th sword, the circuit completed, the gods in accord, infinity infested. Your cultists interpret its words to warn of an imperial attack, but in its wake, revelation.
Alright, so we gotta kill all the invaders, and then we'll get 50 influence.
Behold our engine of destruction.
It should not be hard. Oh, Fortress of Redemption. So I guess that means we're not advancing any further.
Yes, master.
Alright, you need to come over to here. Alright, and this is done. Well, I guess you might as well attack. So I'm not going to be able to do anything else, it looks like, but that's not too bad.
Behold our engine of destruction.
We've got a nice area here. So yeah, we'll get you running over to here. You're here. We're getting finally in some positive food and positive resources, so our economy is finally going the right direction. We've got to get a bunch of population here, but as we get these guys over here and I can start sacrificing them, that should not be a problem. And then once we do that, 1, 2, 3, so 1, 2, 1, 2, god damn it, 1, 2, 3. So I guess right here would be where we build our next city. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And that should allow us to get these resources as well. So that'll be good. So I think next time we should definitely be able to start making some major progress on these quests. So with that, I'm going to call it quits here for the day. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.